Okay, so I'm literally setting up for days ahead, busy week, just got home from a road trip, all that stuff, right? So first let's go over your grocery list. I wrote it all down for you so you can just go to that awesome blog that I wrote. You have a grocery list there and the recipes. But real quick, this is what it is. You get something that you like in addition to your salad. So I love red bell pepper. I like bell pepper, but especially red bell pepper. If that's not good for you, if you don't like that, maybe broccoli, green peas, just one other thing that's a brightly colored veg, right? Then get some pre-packed greens. So about 6 to 10 ounces, depending on how much you need for the week, right? So Trader Joe's, awesome with their pre-packed organic veg. Also Organic Girl, really awesome. So this is about 6 to 10 ounces in a bag, something like that. So that's just gonna be your salad here, right? Now I love for a simple salad dressing, because you just got home from a trip. You don't wanna spend time making a salad dressing. I love, yep, got one right here. I really like Annie's. They've got some really awesome dressings. This is a Woodstock, it's got tahini in it. Love this one, non-dairy, all of that. So just some simple greens, that's all you do. Is basically you just take some pre-packed greens, you take your veg, whether it's broccoli, whether it's bell pepper, something like that, and I'm just gonna put that together right there, right? And then put a little salad dressing on top. So honestly, for tomorrow, I'm gonna pre-pack my lunch tonight. So I'm gonna put that in a container, sprinkle a little of this salad dressing on top, and then I'm gonna enjoy that tomorrow, okay? So that's awesome there. Now, I'm also gonna want something alongside that. So I like buying high quality deli meat, right? Nitrate-free, all that stuff. Dicedale, awesome. Applegate is my next runner-up. So I'm going to take some of these awesome slices, just put them in a little baggie, and enjoy that with my salad. That's going to be lunch, okay? So that's what you got there. Basically, you have your pre-packed greens, an awesome brightly colored veg to put with your salad, maybe Annie's salad dressing, that's a great one, and then I like putting a protein with it as well. You could do hard-boiled eggs or something like that, but real simple, right? So there's 4 things that you need there on your grocery list. Eggs, get some eggs, because eggs are always awesome to just toss on top of whatever you already have for dinner. Maybe it's even boxed Mexican leftovers, right? So that's always awesome. Get a carton of eggs as well. So that's going to be your 5th thing. Okay. Now, 6th thing. I need another protein, right? So this is all paleo, you call it keto, whatever it is for you, but it's dairy-free, gluten-free, grain-free, sugar-free, all that stuff. So I picked up some awesome sausages from the co-op. So I have here, I think this is a chicken cilantro one, right? And I don't use a microwave. So I've got my stovetop here, got some boiling water, I'm just gonna cook that. I've got the recipe for you. So the 6th thing is 2 awesome sausages, because you can cook these suckers up, and then even if you don't eat them for a couple days, they're still okay, but you come home, you can reheat them, okay? So 2 awesome sausages there. Now, speaking of dinner, so we already have lunch pretty much covered, right, with that awesome salad. Dinner, the one thing we're always lacking is great veg, right? So I am pre-cooking my greens, which is something that you'll hear me talk about a lot. Once you have pre-cooked greens done, it's just so much easier to get it in your day. Like we always think about it, get home, okay, maybe I need to cook up some veg, but it doesn't happen because you're tired and you had a long weekend away. So I am pre-cooking up my greens. So I have in here some sauteed red onion. Love that. I'm putting some kale in there. I already rinsed this stuff and just tore it up, right? This is 1 head of beautiful curly kale. And then I'm going to do that. Now, here's a really cool thing. This is the recipe, is mustard seed. So I'll put a little link to this, but kale has this awesome property, a lot of cruciferous veg has it, that has sulforaphane, and it has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds, and it also helps your body absorb the awesome nutrients from the kale. So I'm going to put a little mustard seed in there, right? I always do that when I cook kale. It's rad for us. So just know this is the bomb, okay? So for dinner, one thing is I'm going to have the pre-cooked sausage, right? I should put that other one in there. When I get home tomorrow night, I'm just going to pull out my cooked up greens, the kale with the red onion, and then the cooked sausage there, and I've got it. If I want something else, honestly, put an egg on top. I just like cooking up a fried egg. That means dinner tomorrow is going to take me like 2 minutes because all I have to do is cook an egg. So there you go. Okay, so we got that. Now, if you want another option for lunch, I like having a couple, 2 to 3 proteins pre-made. Tuna is rad. And here I like sliced up celery, so I'm just starting this. And then high quality tuna, a really great one is Wild Planet, right? So Wild Planet, I totally trust this brand, done a lot of research, a little just fell out, but Wild Planet, awesome. So go to your co-op, go to Whole Foods and get Wild Planet. And this is 2 cans of tuna. I've got the recipe for you. And then I only use a tablespoon of mayo, and I'll use an organic mayo. I like using goat milk yogurt, and a lot of people are like, what? But they end up always liking it. So I'm gonna put a little goat milk yogurt in there as well, because it's just the moisture, right? So it's probably about 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna put that recipe there for you. So we have our dinner, we have our cooked greens, I got my sausage to put on top. Honestly, I'm gonna put a fried egg on top most likely tomorrow night when I get home. My lunch options, I have the deli meat, the high quality. I have the canned tuna, the high quality canned tuna as well. I'm gonna mix that up. So I got a salad with a protein there. And then, you know what, for breakfast, if you're eating breakfast on the go, if you're like, I need something, I don't have anything at home, great. So I love goat milk yogurt in the morning. I have this often. And then pick a great paleo granola, right? So Purely Elizabeth is a really good option. Primal Island is my top one. I didn't have any at home. I actually forgot to pick. I actually couldn't find it at the store. So this is the next one up if you cannot find Primal Island. I like Primal Island because it's grain-free. Purely Elizabeth, awesome ingredients. It's paleo, dairy-free, gluten-free, all that stuff. But it does have quinoa, millet, and chia, which I try to stay grain-free. So I don't always go for that one. So basically your breakfast is going to be the goat milk yogurt, with, it's going to be 3/4 of a cup of this. I put in a little baggie. Lunch is going to be the salad with the protein. I got my dinner already set up. I'm going to have my cooked greens with sausage, probably a fried egg on top. And then if you need something else, often I feel like, oh man, you know, I want a piece of bread, something like that. So for a healthy starch, I pre-cook squash. So this is what takes the longest. I'm going to put this in the oven. It's going to take 40 minutes, but all I have to do is just leave it, right? And the recipe is there for you. Everything else is going to be done. So that's my complete setup. That's what I do when I get home from trips. I literally make myself stop at the store, right, on the way home, and I get exactly this list that I'm giving you. I cook exactly pretty much these foods, maybe vary it a little bit, but it's done within 40 minutes, and that's only because the acorn squash takes that long. It'll take you about 20 minutes for everything else. So bam, then you're set up with awesome foods for busy days ahead. You're not going to spend as much money. You're going to eat way healthier, and it's all there for you. So all you got to do is maybe just reheat. I hope you're super excited about this, because I sure am.